So children, we studied the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant, and that constant is called the refractive index. Why should we study about this refractive index is the next question. So we have already understood the concept that light travels with different speed in different media, isn't it children? That is the reason the ray of light will bend towards the normal, away from the normal, all that we studied. And in turn, in general, the direction of propagation of light will change, we understood. So, as the speed of light will vary from medium to medium, we define this concept of refractive index under speed of light in air is different. Say in speed of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. You have studied this in lower class. Speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So compared to the speed of light in air, it is less in vacuum medium. Compared to vacuum, it may be less in water or glass medium. Like this, from medium to medium, children, the speed of light will change. That in turn result to the concept of refractive index. So, this constant is called the refractive index. If at all we talk about the refractive index, and one more important thing children, refractive index is represented by small letter n. You cannot change the notation again. Refractive index is represented by the small letter n. When we talk about this process of refraction with respect to two media or two mediums, if you want, the refractive index is defined as the ratio of the speed of light in those two media. Ashte. We studied the process of refraction through rectangular glass slab. Alli air to glass first, glass to air first. Allah. So air alli with what speed it is traveling, in glass with what speed it is traveling. That ratio if you take children, that gives you nothing but the refractive index of that medium. Hange next to glass in the air ge the ray of light came back. So glass air interface tagondaga, again the speed of light will change. So that ratio if you take again, it gives nothing but the refractive index. How do you represent it mathematically or formula wise under children? And as I said you, it is the notation used for the refractive index. Refractive index of two formulas I have written here. One is 2, 1 anta. 1, 2 anta. 21, 12 anta you should not read it. This 2 and 1 are mediums children. These numbers represent the medium. You should not read as N21, N12. No, you are wrong. Refractive index of 2, that is medium 2 with respect to 1. Idralli refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2. That is the way you should read. Don't read it as whole please. So, when we are taking the ratio of refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, then that is nothing but that is given by the ratio of the speed of light. Speed of light in medium 1 to speed of light in medium 2. Please observe here, I have written n21 children. So you know velocity or speed is represented by letter V. Speed of light in medium andre V1, no? Speed of light in medium 2 andre V2. This is another representation. Here children, I have written the second medium, that is 2 first and 1 second. But here while writing the ratio, medium 1 first bardu, medium 2 second I am writing, that is in the denominator. So like this only you should write. How do you read this? Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is equal to speed of light in medium 1 with respect to speed of light in medium 2. That is V1 by V2. We know speed or velocity is represented by the letter V. Iga ulta 1 2 ide 2 1 iddad 1 2 ide andre children, numerator alli medium 2, denominator alli medium 1 barutte. How you will write is first yav medium ide nodi. 2 second medium first idre children, speed of light in medium 1 you first baribeku. 1 ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 2 ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 1 ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 2 ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 2 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 1. Speed of light in medium 1 with respect to V. How do you write? 2 medium 2 is first andre V2 divided by V1 ಆಯ್ತು. Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. First ಯಾವ medium ಇದೆ ಅಂತ you should look. 2 ಇದ್ರೆ medium 1 first ಬರಿಬೇಕು, 1 ಇದ್ರೆ 2 first ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? So with respect to this V1 V2 na V2 V1 na you will decide the ratio, children. So this is about refractive index of light. It is nothing but it gives the ratio of the speed of light in different media. It gives the ratio of speed of light in different media or mediums, we can tell. Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is equal to speed of light in medium 1 divided by speed of light in medium 2, which is equal to V1 divided by V2. N12 andre refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 is speed of light in medium 2 divided by speed of light in medium 1, which is V2 by V1. Ega ಈ 2 mediums what we have considered in both the cases can be any medium, children. But if at all, if one of the medium is air or vacuum, it is fixed andre one medium namge gottu air ide illa vacuum ide anta. So in that case, children, the refractive index is called the absolute refractive index. Capital R dot capital I is a representation for refractive index. Okay na? If one of the medium is air or vacuum, either numerator or denominator, yaudaro one medium air or vacuum agbitidre, children, usually we consider it in numerator always. If one of the medium is air or vacuum, then that refractive index is defined as the absolute refractive index. This definition is important. If one of the medium, define ಮಾಡಿ. If one of the medium is air or vacuum, then the refractive index is called the absolute refractive index. For that case, children, we cannot write speed of light in medium 1. Instead, we say speed of light in air or vacuum in the numerator divided by speed of light. How do you define andre? It is speed of light in air or vacuum divided by speed of light in medium 2 anta you will write. Speed of light in medium 2. This is how you write. Ega speed of light in air or vacuum is almost 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, children. Compared to air, vacuum alli speed of light kammi, but marginally ashta. It is not very much less, so much difference is not there. That is the reason what we write is, 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second is nothing but the velocity of light. C anta we used to represent. You have studied in lower class, children. So what we do is absolute refractive index andaga ee n12 n21 anta ನಾವು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Why? Because either 2 or 1 we know it is, of course, on the first medium numerator is always air or vacuum anta it is fixed. That is called absolute refractive index. So we do not represent it as 2 1 or 1 2. Instead we represent only as n2. Why n2? We are finding out with respect to second medium only. N is refractive index. Refractive index with respect to second medium we are writing. Where is medium 1? We know medium 1 is air or vacuum, so you need not mention it. That is the reason we write only N2. Or absolute refractive index is also represented as Nm with respect to medium. So it is defined as ratio of C by V. In formula, what is there, children? Speed of light in air or vacuum is represented by letter C. So why speed of light is usually represented by letter C. With respect to V, V, EV. That is nothing but second medium ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. Air vacuum ಇಂದ water ಇರ್ಬೋದು, glass ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೇನಾರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. So that is represented by V. We don't know. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ V ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ notation ಅದೇ ತರ we will use. 1, 2 we will not represent. Why? Because we know already one of the medium is air or vacuum. This is about absolute refractive index. So, in the concept of refraction of light, children, laws of refraction of light, we understood that the incident ray, the refracted ray, the normal all lie on the same point or same plane at the interface of the two media. Second point, earlier we studied the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is given by a constant. That constant is called refractive index, which is represented by small letter n. So, that refractive index is nothing but it gives as you all know that light travels with different speed in different media. Refractive index with respect to refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, 2, 1, 21 and todbardu. Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 is given by speed of light in medium 1 by speed of light in medium 2. Speed or velocity we use a notation v in physics we know v1 by v2. Hange n1 2 andre ಇದು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಬರಿಬೇಕು 1 ಇದ್ರೆ 2 ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಬರಿಬೇಕು children. This is the notation. If at all one of the medium, that is mainly in the numerator, if we take one of the medium to be air or vacuum children, then that refractive index is called the absolute refractive index. It is represented by n2 or nm. Why 1 we have not written? Because we know first medium is air or vacuum. That is the reason we represent only n2, or also nm is the notation which is used. Is equal to c by v. Why c? Because numerator we have speed of light in air or vacuum. Air or vacuum has speed of 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, which is represented by letter c. So c divided by speed of light in medium 2. Medium 2 we are not sure. It can be anything other than air or vacuum. Maybe water or maybe glass. So it is generally represented by v. N is equal to c by v. This is where one more important formula which you will have to remember to solve the problems, children. So, and one more thing, as the refractive index, it is a constant and it has no unit. It has no unit. Please keep it in mind. Now, children, let us just go through the textbook. I want to tell few